Borg, an extremely powerful cybernetically enhanced species of humanoids. Planet of origin, unknown. First encountered, stardate 42761.3, when the USS Enterprise was transported deep into the Delta Quadrant during a hostile encounter with a member of the Q Continuum. Hostile indeed. Bunch of babies. Humans. Terrans. Planet of origin, Earth. Members of the Terran species have populated vast areas of the Alpha Quadrant, developing new and sometimes completely isolated planetary cultures. These various Terrans constitute a major contingent of the Federation. Humankind is admired among species of the Federation for the speed with which its Earth-native culture progressed from a pre-industrial to a warp society. Humans are also admired for their insatiable intellectual curiosity. Oh, please. Bajani. Humanoid. Planet of origin, Bajan. After the destruction of Bajan by a planetary cataclysm, the Bajani became a nomadic space culture for nearly 2 millennia, until the discovery of Bajan 2. For the past 300 years, the Bajani have remade the barren Bajan 2 into a near replica of their original home. The Bajani possess a unique psychophysical response, sometimes referred to as a Bajani pain trance. In the face of great pain or trauma, a Bajani compartmentalizes his mental patterns, storing most of his higher consciousness in a protected area of the Bajani brain, called the Langstrom cortex. During a period of crisis, this phenomena allows a Bajani to complete a complex physical task free from the awareness of pain or fear, and unencumbered from their so-called consciousness. The Bajani pain trance is generally induced by a natural production of adrenaline in response to some physical trauma. This condition may be prevented or reversed by the introduction of an adrenaline block into the Bajani system. Vulcan. Oh, please, everybody knows about Vulcans. Dull, logical, unemotional, cousins to the Romulans. And I hope you're not going to ask me to tell you about them, because I won't. Ugh! Klingons. Planet of origin known by many names, officially referred to by the Klingon High Command merely as the Klingon home world. Humanoid warrior species of great physical strength with a complex culture of rituals and ranking. Once considered a major threat to the Federation, presently, at least in this present, an uneasy and tenuous alliance exists between the Klingon Empire and the Federation. The driving force of the Klingon culture is honor, making them a species which is both feared and respected throughout the galaxy. Q, member of the Q Continuum, omnipotent, immortal, and an all-around swell guy, capable of being and doing, well, pretty much whatever I want. It's good to be a Q. Lieutenant Ralph Furlong, human, Academy Class of 51, stationed aboard the USS Righteous, stardate 40559. As a cadet, he was the recipient of the Federation Medal of Valor for his part in the rescue of hostages during a Cardassian raid on a Starfleet outpost, stardate 42029. Ensign Anastasia Targus, human, Academy Class of 51, currently stationed aboard the USS Righteous. Targus received medical discharge as per Section Alpha 8. That means she was nuts. Stardate 42112, when judged mentally unfit as a result of her capture and torture experience at the hands of the Cardassian Obsidian Order. Ooh, that sounds painful. Reinstated after a year and a half of enforced medical leave, stardate 43616. Due to vociferous petitioning by Lieutenant Ralph Furlong and Lieutenant Chorus Sprint. Rescued hostages who had been subjected to neural stimulation torture were left profoundly addicted to the Cardassian style of neural stimulation. Treatment for neural addiction involves an implant which is wired directly into the addict's neural circuit, feeding him or her a constant stream of data, a kind of white noise which blocks the craving. After many months of diminishing treatment levels, the craving is gone, and the subject can return to a normal life. Interruption of the treatment in any manner, however, can set back the person's recovery almost instantly. Lieutenant Commander Bennington Ben Baraka, human, Starfleet Medical Class of 47, ship's counselor for the USS Righteous. In addition, holds qualifying ratings in 4 command line positions: security, ops, navigation, and tactical. Counselor Baraka was part of the medical team which developed the successful treatment for the hostages from the Cardassian raids of 65, who had been subjected to neuro-stim torture. Winner of a silver medal in low-gravity equestrian jumping at the Federation Olympics. Stardate 37082. Dr. Thaddeus Quint, human, Starfleet Medical Class of 49, Chief Medical Officer of the USS Righteous. Personnel file contains numerous personal letters of commendation, mixed with a significant number of incidents of crew conflict. Lieutenant Chorus Sprint, Bajani, Academy Class of 51, stationed aboard the USS Righteous, Stardate 40955, Security Specialist. Weapons rating, 5. Recipient of the Federation Ribbon of Merit with Cluster, Red Cordon, and the Norkin Alliance Crystal Button for unparalleled bravery and innovation for his actions in the rescue of the hostages during the Cardassian raids of 2365. To help you out on your little mission, I've given you all of Sprint's personal memories and some of his professional ones. So although you may remember things like that silly secret handshake you and Targus and Furlong do, you may need help on serious matters of security. Check your tricorder often, Cadet. Remember, you're replacing a lieutenant. Consider yourself semi-assimilated into the role. During the raids by Cardassians in 2365, there were unconfirmed reports of the torture of captured Federation citizens. At a skirmish near Tanake, Lieutenant Chorus Sprint led a small band of Federation soldiers onto a Cardassian vessel, personally rescuing 15 hostages, including then Lieutenant Targus. Captain Nikolai Andropov, human of Greca Colony, Academy Class of 40, first Greca colonist to graduate from Starfleet Academy, stationed aboard USS Righteous as first officer, Stardate 35777. Field promotion to Captain, Stardate 36533, by Admiral Santana. During the conflict at Kikiri 2, accomplished Sunni sound manipulator player. Ensign Mercurius Singletary. Oh, that's a lot of name. Wonder what his parents were thinking. Human. Academy Class of 66. My, fresh out of school. Assigned to the USS Righteous, Stardate 43996. Still awaiting transfer of records. Computer interface. Direct interface input-output port for the USS Righteous main computer. Considered much more effective for analysis than a simple tricorder interface. A Borg. Member of the cyborg species. Borg. Part cybernetic, part biological. See Borg. Another Borg. Another Borg. It's a Borg, all right. Another Borg. A Borg is a Borg is a Borg. Seen one, seen them all. Got it? Reconfigurable bridge console. At present, configured for ship's operations, ops, keeping track of such critical areas as life support, hull integrity, damage, and casualty reports. Captain's chair. Central bridge position reserved for the commanding bridge officer, usually the captain. Don't sit there. Standard medical tricorder. Capable of analyzing medical data for over 300 species. Conglomerate database allows for 40 to 50% accuracy in diagnosing and treating injury and disease in unknown species.